I've got a bit of a clutter problem in this closet. As you can see, there's just all kinds of crap everywhere. Just kind of piles up. So I've got an idea to help organize it. What I need to do, of course, is first take everything off the shelf. And the shelves are bowed a little bit. These are those MDF boards, and so they sag over time. So instead of putting in brand new shelves, what I decided to do was to put a dado down the back side of these, and then I'm going to put a piece of oak hardwood in there. I'm going to glue that in. And what I tried to do was get the bow so it was up, and then glue in these boards. So these are upside down right now as you're looking at them. Glue them in, clamp them in, and when they were dry, then I could put them in, and the bow would be up a little bit, and over time, if they sag a little bit, they'd be fine. But these are a lot stronger now. Then I can go on to creating the storage boxes that I was going to use. I started with a 4x8 sheet of birch plywood. I cut it with a circular saw to get it to a manageable size, and then took it to the table saw to make my cuts for the boxes. The side pieces had angled sides, so I tried to reduce waste by putting them kind of back to back and then cutting them out on the jigsaw. And I made these little clamping devices to help me glue this up. And I used these right away. I just used a shim to kind of wedge them into place so I could hold it while I was gluing them. And it worked okay. As you can see, I was able to get these up, and it actually held it really nice and square. And then I would clamp them up, and once they were clamped up, I could take off those little jigs, and then I could glue it onto the base. What I found was it was actually easier just to glue it up separately from these jigs. I made 6 of these drawers. I could have made more, but this is all I could get out of one sheet of 4x8 plywood. So here I am gluing it up without using those jigs. And as you can see, it actually was pretty easy this way. One of the things with the design of this, since I've got all butt joints, it's kind of weak on the front, especially where you're going to be pulling. So I wanted to reinforce that a bit. And so I drilled in through the sides, and then I put some 3/16 inch brass rods through here, glued those in to help strengthen up that front. I also wanted to strengthen where I was going to be grabbing with the hands underneath the boxes. So I did the same thing, put 2 pins in that center location as well. I just used a bolt cutter to cut the pieces. And then I could take the piece to the sander to sand down the brass very quickly down to the wood. And then, of course, finish everything off with a random orbit sander. I wasn't trying to get it perfectly smooth. I just wanted to knock off the rough edges. I'm not finishing these boxes. I don't feel I need to. They're going to stay nice and dry and not get abused too much. So then I can put them in the closet. And these boxes are meant so that if I want to find something, I can pull them out a little bit and see what's in there. I actually threw away a lot of the stuff that was in this closet. So I have some empty boxes, which is good because I'm sure they will get filled up very quickly. Yes, that's a mandolin there. I plan on working on that sometime soon. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support.